what's good, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Boruto episode 70 on Melly's glow up in this episode. So let's get into this. So I more want to talk about the stuff throughout the episode, but I want to talk about how Melly is overcoming it and more accepting of himself. Now, me as a person, I can relate to Melly, so I kind of like Melly, It might be weird to say, but I do kind of like him because, me as a person, I go through anxiety. Like, right now, I feel all weird inside. Like, I'm scared, like, sort of, And it's really tough to even sit in front of a camera, go in public, and all that stuff. Like I said, it's legit a thing. Anxiety ain't nothing to play with. But I battle through it. I'm punching in the face as I am right now. I'm defying the odds because I was really scared of going in front of cameras, and yeah. But I accept that, I have more confidence now to try to conquer this anxiety, because it's a really tough thing. Melly is going through the same thing, and I like how the writers are putting like real life situations into the show so that you may learn from it, Like, they had that one episode, the dude that was suicidal, they had that. They had forgot what you call it. They just have a lot of other stuff inside this show that really brings stuff to the light to really, have people relate to it. Like, so I can relate to Melly. He goes through anxiety problems, I go through anxiety problems. We both can relate, and like, so Melly really had a glow up in this episode. He finally got to open the first gate. So, like I said, that is some progress because he could not do that before on his own. So now he unconsciously opened it up when he was fighting Rock Lee, and like I said, that was really great. Also, this episode has given me a nostalgic feeling, of all it showed the beginning part of, part one, how they show all the gates and such, diagram that really gave me some part one vibes. And like I said, this episode was really great on that part. It gives you nostalgic vibes, and you can relate to it. So I really thought this episode was really good, including the part where guys straight popped out from the sky. I was not expecting that. It caught me off guard, kind of made me laugh a little bit. And then another part that also caught me off guard was that guy, he got out of his wheelchair. I thought this dude was just completely wheelchair bound, but no. This man was fighting with one leg, which I thought that was just amazing. I thought he could not get up at all, which was, like I said, that really surprised me. He can still fight, so he's still fighting even though he's handicapped. Kind of like Sasuke. Sasuke's missing an arm, but he's still kicking butt. Just because you're handicapped does not mean it's going to handicap you and completely stop you. If you have the confidence to perseverely go through it, you can keep on going, That's the meaning of this episode. It doesn't matter, like I said, it doesn't matter if you have that. Including, it does not matter if you have an anxiety. As long as you learn to love it and embrace yourself, you can keep on pushing. Right now, I'm, like I said, I have I'm feeling anxiety inside, but me talking about this conversation is making me feel more confident, and I'm embracing it. So if you ever is going through anxiety, just let you know I am going through it too, and I've come a long way. When I first started YouTube, I was completely scared even showing my face, or even showing my face on Twitter. Like, that's how scared I was. Even talking just gave me anxiety. So like I said, I've come a long way, So this episode is bringing all that stuff to light, and like I said, I really do admire this episode for the lesson, and on top of that, nostalgic vibes. So I'll probably give this episode, I'll probably get about 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. There's not much parts where I was disappointed in. I think they did a really great job at doing it. Go back to the nostalgic part of this episode, when Rock Lee basically stated that when he was fighting Metal Lee, that Metal Lee's moves are like unpredictable. It started giving me these drunken fist vibes. Like, I always remember when Kimimaro, am I saying his name right? Kimimaro, yeah, was fighting Rock Lee. Like, he couldn't really hit him at all. So it was giving me those type vibes, and he just it was more unpredictable to try to go hit him. And then of course Metal Lee did glow up, and like they were fighting to the tuning exam area, which that spot just gives me good vibes. I mean, nostalgic vibes. And then when Metal Lee basically fought through, even though everyone was looking at him and he's getting scared inside, he kept on pushing. That's kind of how I feel. But yeah, he kept on pushing, and then he was fighting him, and his moves turned more unpredictable, and that's when he finally, of course, gave that blow to Metal Lee. It really blew him back. He of course he destroyed that statue, but it's all good. I really do think this episode is pretty darn good. And also, another thing I want to point out, the thing about someone like Rock Lee and such. Rock Lee, he came from a place where he could not learn any type of jutsu or nothing, and he just he had to build a confidence with the guy to work really hard and all that stuff to really get to the point he is now. Metal Lee, Metal Lee, I don't know if he can do jutsus or not, but anyways, what Metal Lee struggles with most, he struggles with, like I said, of course, the heavy anxiety, so it really gets in the way of doing a lot of things. So him conquering that will really help him in the long run. So it's some great character development for him. Yeah. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. And it's been your boy Diva Balboa, and I'm out.